What's going on YouTube? Glenn Roberts here. So yeah, today we're down at the unit gym, so a little change of scene, and yeah, this is week 8, day 3 now, so it's a strongman events day. So I'm going to start off with my stiff-legged deadlifts, then I'm going to do some shrugs, and then afterwards we're going to do the yoke. So yeah, be looking to go about 250, nothing heavy really, but it's going to be for speed really. Got to do 15 metres drop and turn, so that's 30 metres in total, and the goal is to try and do it in under 17 seconds. And then afterwards, yeah, going to do a medley, probably sandbag medley, and then yeah, just finish off with another event. Might be power stairs or something. They've got a few more new items here, so I'm going to have a look around, see what new stuff they've got, and yeah, maybe try out some of the new stuff. So enjoy the video. Okay, so I was going to do stiff-legged deadlift, but then I saw these babies here, so I thought, okay, we'll do the cartwheel deadlift, which I believe was about 15-inch height. So these are 28 kilos each, so that's 56 kilos, and then just a regular barbell, bit of good knurling on it, so 76 kilos to start with. About 168 pounds, so yeah, not going to go too heavy on this, I don't think. Probably just work up to a top triple or something, so yeah. Hey, check this out. They've even got here 50 kilo discs. Not many gyms that have got these. Okay, so just to make sure. Yeah, it is indeed 15 inches. So it is a 15-inch deadlift height. Okay, so I've now added a 20 on each side, so we're up to 116 kilos now, or 256 pounds. It's been a while since I've done a deadlift at this height. Okay, so we're at 156 kilos now. Okay, 196 kilos, 432. So just having my bananas and Lucozade as I rest in between sets. Really good for carbs and getting the quick release of energy. When I do a strongman comp, sometimes I'll carry those, but I stick to bananas, they're healthier, not sugary. So just did 196 kilos, felt good, felt easy. Not using any straps at the moment, probably one. Got my clutch sorted, just timing my rest periods. Really big on rest. You know, I would rather rest more and get the weight. Although I'm not going really heavy on it. I want to go to the plan is to do a top set of 3 reps, but I want it to be fairly comfortable. I want to do 3 reps, but I want to feel like I could have done 4 or 5, so probably about an RP 8 or 9. Yeah, well, week 8, this is the last week of the block, so I don't mind pushing it a little bit. That's why I thought, instead of the stiff legs I normally do, I'll just do this today since I happen to be here and I want to do something different. But then on my next training session, I'll go back to the stiff legs again. It's always good sometimes to go to a different gym, have a change of scene. Right. Now I've got some chalk on. We're at 236 kilos, 520 pounds. Yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Right, so I was going to leave it there. That's quite good, got really good learning on it, and you know, really did dig into my hands a bit, and did the 236 for free, and it did feel harder than it should have done. So I thought, okay, let's see how I get on the straps. So this is 241 kilos, and that's just 5 kilos more, 530 pounds. Yeah, I could go higher, but I'm not going to. That'll do for now. I'm still on accumulation block really, so I don't want to push it too much. So yeah, I could go higher, but I still can. Just a quick tour quickly. They have changed a few things around here since I was here last. So got your Coleman's circle there. Here are the yokes. This is the 70 kilo one, and this other yoke here with the big girders on it, that's 195 kilos. So I'm going to enjoy having a go at that. And then you've got your dinny stones here. And then this little thing here is for the power stairs. Here's the power stairs. All these weights all prettied and lined up. So yeah, going to be a really good one. All the sandbags over here. I love this gym, it's an awesome gym. Farmers carries really heavy duty stuff here. And also, not only have they got the sandbags here, but they've got these Husserville sandbags and all for carries. So might have a go at one of them and yeah, see how I get on with that. Got the logs here. Kegs and barrels. The stones. All the specialty bars over here. It is an absolute strongman's dream, I tell you. And dumbbells. Viking press. And the Hercules hold. Lovely, can't wait to get started. Right, some shrugs. Okay, so we're now going to do the yoke. So we're starting at 100 kilos. And they've put these markings down on the floor. So got 20 metres there. 15, 10, 5, all the way down to 0. So I'm going to do yoke 15 metres drop and turn, so I don't have to measure it because it's already been marked down for me. So when the man has it all worked out for you, it's silly not to use it. That's something of 195 kilo yoke, 430 pounds density. So there. Sorry? Okay, so I've added 415, 60 kilos, so the yoke is now going to 255 kilos, or 562 pounds. So yeah, I really like this yoke, you know, it's nice and heavy, and you get some really heavy weight on it, without it's got a million plates on it, so it's super cool. Okay. So 255 kilos, the plan was to do 2 sets, 15 minutes drop and turn, and have both sets done out in 70 seconds. Unfortunately, I just did that in 18.2, so I was 1.2 seconds too slow, so that's it, it's all over. So that's a fail, too slow. So yeah, I've got to stick with that weight until I can do it under 17. Because this is the end of a block though, when I go into the next block, I'm going to give myself 15 metres drop and turn, but I'm going to give myself 22 seconds, so that it's 1.5 metres per second instead of 2 seconds a metre. I give myself 1.5 seconds per metre, so I'll be able to use slightly more weight next time. But then when I do go back to this 2 metres a second thing, that's the weight I'll have to stay at until I can do it, and then I earn the right to move higher. Okay, so we now have the 3 item medley. 3 sandbags, 80 kilos, 100 kilos and 120 kilos must be carried down the 15 metre course. Time limit 75 seconds. Okay, here we go. Athlete ready. 3, 2, 1. Move it. Then I know that there. 50 feet away. Right, so we're going to do the same again. I'm going to try and do it faster. 3 sandbags, 15 metres. Last one's 57 seconds, so we're going to try and beat that. Right, let's bring them home. Athlete ready. 3, 2, 1, now. Okay, so there it is on the scales. $153.5. Wow, so this bloody contraption's heavier than I am. That's £337. Okay, so this little piece of equipment basically simulates the tyre flip. So you basically go to one end and push it over like you would a tyre. Unladen on its own, it weighs approximately 153.5 kilos, but for simplicity I'm just counting it as 155. So I've got 4 25s on there, so that's 100 kilos. So that's now 255 kilos, or 562 pounds. Tyre flip simulation then. So I'm going to try and push this back 10 metres. Right, 562 pounds. So yeah, that's the Tyre Flip simulator. I spoke to the owner actually, and he said no one actually ever uses it, so I'm actually, I think, the first person to actually use that. Yeah, I liked it actually, it was quite good actually. It really does simulate the tyre flip perfectly well. Just got to be a bit careful with it, as you would a real tyre. because obviously it will come back down on you if you're not careful. But yeah, it felt well. That wasn't too bad actually, to be honest. I will be going higher than that. I'll probably go over 300 next time. The heaviest tyre I've ever done, I think, is 300 kilos. I did do that for about 4 reps as well. So yeah, I'll definitely go higher than that. So yeah, I definitely look forward to using that again at some point in the future and going higher on it. At least until I get a real tyre anyway. But yeah, it's a good bit of equipment. It does perfectly simulate the tyre. Like I say, you've got to be careful because it does move about a bit. It didn't go in a straight line, it does go all over the place. I wasn't really thinking about that, I was just thinking about my safety and just making sure that the thing just didn't come back down on me. But as long as you're careful, it is a perfectly safe thing to do. So yeah, I love it. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to wrap up the video now. So yeah, came in, was going to do stiff leg, but then I saw the wheels and I thought, okay, I'll do something a little different. No big deal. Went up to 241 for 3, and yeah, definitely could have done more there, but I didn't want to push it. Then I did my shrugs, went up to 181 for 10. That was alright as well. I used the wheels and all since it was already set up, rather than having me set up and have to build back up again to 180. I just used what was already there. I mean, at the end of the day, as long as I'm doing the shrugs, it's okay, it's all good. And then after I did the yoke. So the last time I did yoke, I did 245, 15 minutes drop and turn, and I did that at 17. So I went up to 255. I added 10 kilos today, and unfortunately I was too slow. So tough shit. Just have to stay on that weight till I can do it. Although, like, as I said before earlier, because I'm doing a new block, I will extend the time to 22 seconds. And yeah, hopefully I should be able to get up to about 300 kilos at some point. Hopefully by the end of the block, I should be around 300 on the yoke. Try and be able to do that for speed, so that would be nice. And then after that I did the medley, really pleased with that. It was hard work, but I did it in under a minute, 3 sandbags, 80 kilos, 100, 120 kilo sandbag. And although it was tough, like I did it, the first set was 57 seconds, second set was 53 seconds, so both sets under a minute. So yeah, next time I do the medley, I will be going higher on that. And then I was feeling great after that. And since I've come all this way, I got carried away, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to try and beat that sandbag to shoulder. And I'm not ready for the 180 yet. I've done 160 kilos, I've done it on 3 separate occasions. The 160 sandbag to shoulder, I've done it twice in the past before when I've come down here on that exact same sandbag, and I did it in my strongman competition last November. I lifted a 160 sandbag from the floor to shoulder, and that was the winning lift. I got first place on that. So I've lifted 160 3 times. So I thought, okay, how am I going to beat that? Can I beat that? How am I going to beat that? Because I don't have a 165 or 170 sandbag here. It's literally 160 and then 180, and I'm not ready for 180 yet. So I thought, okay, I've got a bit inventive, and I thought, well, I'll get a 2 kilo, and I just tied that to the bag. So now it's 162 kilos. Or 357, and I was quite fatigued actually after doing 2 rounds of the medley, so it was a lot harder than it had to be, but I made sure I grabbed it right, made sure my technique was right. I did have to get really aggressive. I was so tired when I did it. I think if I had done that fresher, it would have been easier, but because I did it after that medley, I was fatigued, and I really did struggle a lot more than I should have done, but I got it done in the end. So yeah, really pleased with that. That wasn't part of the workout today. I wasn't going to do that, but again, you know, me being pig-headed, I had to do it, didn't I? So there we are. But success though, so can't moan. It was a bit stupid to try it, to be honest, because now I've fatigued myself, and now I'm going to feel like crap. But it's okay because I'm not training again till Friday, and that's just going to be a lighter pressing section. So, and then I'm going to have a light section Monday as well. So I've got 2 light sessions coming up, so hopefully that will give me time to recover and be ready again. If I'm not, I'll just take a deload week and then I'll go into week 9. So it's not a problem really, it's not a biggie. But like I've come all this way to this gym, I want to have a bit of fun while I'm here. So, and I love sandbag to shoulder, and I just wanted to beat that because it's been about 8 months since I did that competition, and since I did that 160, I haven't touched a sandbag that heavy for a long time, and I just wanted to know that I still had it, I could still do it, and I'm pleased to report that I did it and more, so happy days. And then after that I did the Tyre Flip simulator, I was like unloading at time 53, so did that, added 100 kilos, flipped that, and yeah, I'm doing more than that. So yeah, I'm very tired now. I'm going to head home soon, but a bloody good session. It's something I can look back on and think, yeah, I had a good day. Really pleased with what I did today. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. If you've enjoyed this video, please like the video. If you've got any questions, please let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. I'm going to take it easy now and get some food, and yeah, I probably will be training again on Friday, but it'll just be like light session, like speed bench with bands and all that regular stuff that I do on day 4. So yeah, nothing to write home about really. I've just got to recover now and take it easy. So the next 2 sessions will be built towards doing just that, taking it easy. Right, so I'm going to get out of here and see you soon. Take care.